Perfect hat. We're going to put a perfect hat on for the title of this video. Should be called Gratitude the F up. We'll try not to use any swear words because of the algorithm. So we'll try our best. Can't make any promises though. Do your best. You read that book called The Four Agreements? Always do your best. Keep your word. Avoid taking things personally, and avoid making assumptions. So yeah, always give your best, and then I gave my best. Sometimes your best is going to be different on different days. Your best at 2 a.m. might be best than your best at 9 a.m. Alright, so always do your best. Don't be hard on yourself. Always do your best. Happiness. Why are you depressed? Why are you depressed? Why you'll never be happy. That could be a title of the video in many ways. Happiness. People say, hey, Harley, you seem like a happy dude. You swear a lot. But, in general, I find people swear pretty authentic, pretty real. And what makes you happy? What makes me happy? Is it because I've got an Australian passport? No, because there's plenty of people who have Australian passports who are unhappy. Is it because I'm 6 foot tall and some people say I'm a good-looking, strapping young lad, or old lad, or whatever whatever the people might say? Is it that? No, there's plenty of people who are, I would say, much better looking than me, who are quite depressed. Is it because, I've got clear skin and nice teeth or whatever? There's plenty of people out there with better than that, and they're depressed and they've committed suicide. Is it because you got zero debt, all the money you could ever need for your lifestyle for the rest of your life, you could retire today, quit everything, and still have enough money to live a very, very comfortable existence? Is that why you're happy, Harley? Not at all. Because look how many people out there who've got way more money than I have, but they're depressed as heck, in rehab, with drug issues, whatever. Are you happy, Harley? Okay, why are you happy? Are you happy because you always have some sort of smoking hot trophy girl by your side who's willing to gag at any moment's notice? That's why you're happy. You walk down the street with your trophy girls, Harley, and all the guys are jealous of you. All the girls are looking at the girl and go, oh wow, she's hot. The guys are, oh man, how'd you get she like that? Oh. Are you happy because you feel successful when you walk down the street in public and you've got the hottest chick there? No. Doesn't make me happy, because there's plenty of guys out there who are, got Victoria's Secret model type girls as well, and they're not happy. They're doing cocaine and they're depressed as heck and they're blowing their brains out. I'm sure Robin Williams would have had a lot of attractive women in his life, but look what happened to Robin Williams. So that's not why I'm happy. It's not the aesthetic thing. Okay, so you what is it? You've got girth and length, and you know how to use it. You keep women satisfied. That must be the root of happiness, Harley. Nah, because there are all the porn guys out there who have got more length and more girth, and they still top themselves. Is it because you're really fit? You can get on your bike and just smash it, mate. You're so fit, mate. That's why you're happy, because you're fit and you're healthy, strong and vital. Is that why you're happy, mate? No. Because there's plenty of people out there who are fitter than me, and they're still depressed. Is it because you used anabolics and stuff? No, definitely not that. Because, man, anabolics have made some people literally very, very unhappy. Very, very unhappy. Is it because it must be all the sugar you eat. All the sugar. That really does help. Having a lot of sugar in your bloodstream, or enough sugar, I should say, sufficient carbohydrate in your bloodstream, that definitely helps serotonin. That's pretty close. That helps your dopamine. It helps your serotonin. That definitely helps as well. All these other things are pretty sort of cool, like the lifestyle. That's all really cool. Is it because you're happy because you always seem to get sunshine everywhere you go? Yeah, vitamin D is important. It helps. That's not the reason though, because there's plenty of people in the tropics who top themselves. There's plenty of people out there who get enough carbohydrates, but they're probably not as happy as they could be. But the carbohydrate one, that's the big one, isn't it? That's a huge one. That's a huge one. That's big. But it's still not enough. It's not everything. It's not 100%. The carbohydrate things, that's very important. Getting enough carbs, sugar, white rice and fruit, that's a big one. But that's not the 100% one. There's only 100% thing out there. We're 5 minutes in the video. Come on, get to the point. Happiness. What is happiness? Happiness. Why am I happy? I'm not happy. I choose to be happy. I could choose to be sad as well. Right? So you're either happy or sad in any given moment. Right? So if you're sad, the choice is to be happy, and if you're happy, the choice is to be sad. Happiness is just a choice. It's not like it just happens. Oh, now you're happy. What happens is people, for their definition of happiness is that happiness is getting what I want. Now I've lost the weight. I've got abs. Yeah, I can be happy now. And that sort of wears off. It's like a pill. Have you ever taken drugs before? Coffee, caffeine, cocaine, Ritalin, Adderall, tea, ecstasy. All these central nervous stimulants. You take that pill or have that beverage, you get that, the bloodstream goes up. Caffeine levels go up. The cocaine goes up. The Ritalin goes up. So you get that like bzzz, dopamine, serotonin, bzzz, but eventually it wears off, right? So that's why people who rely on drugs to be happy are always going to be depressed, because they go up and then they go down. They don't have that foundation going on there in here. This is the happiness chemicals going on here, the choice, the brain, the choosing there. Losing people right now. Happiness is not a choice. My psychiatrist, I've been seeing them for 10 years, spent thousands of dollars. Happiness is definitely not a choice. My daughter, my son, they went to a private school and they're on the best psychologists and the best drugs, and they're depressed because something happened to them. It's not a choice, It's not, you're wrong, you're not qualified. That's okay, whatever. Because I've had people in my life who are, they had parents with money and they sent them to the psychiatrist, psychologist or whatever, give them the meds, and the kids still aren't happy. Yeah, those kids are never happy. Almost the more financial the parents are, the more depressed the kids are, I find. If your mum's a lawyer or a surgeon, or your dad or anyone, a lawyer, surgeon, big monies, entrepreneur, chances are, if it's a girl, she's got a higher chance of having an eating disorder for many reasons, which we'll get into in another video. So the money isn't the thing. You go, if I just had money to, I'd just be happy. Well, people get money and they're not happy. Because if you have happiness based on getting what you want, most people have this. This is what I had as well for many years of my life, is I'm happy when I get what I want. When I say do this and they do that, that makes me happy. When I walk over there and buy that or eat this, then I'm happy. Right? So I was waiting to be happy when I had that goal achieved. Wanting what I got is the real cause of happiness. All right? Getting what you want to be happy, instant depression. Wanting what you've got, aka gratitude, that's it. That's straight away there. You can watch a zillion Tony Robbins videos, which I do recommend you do. You could spend $1 billion seeing all the psychologists around the world, which I don't recommend you do. And you could have all these identity crises or labels, or I've got like defiance disorder, I've got autism, I've got all this stuff, or Asperger's, or depression, or schizophrenia, whatever. You can give yourself all the labels that people label you with. Oh, cool, whatever. That's your identity. Go with that. Or you can just really understand and go, shit, you know what? This clown durianrider guy, he's right. Happiness is wanting what you've got. Right? So many people, I don't want to be in Australia. Australia's crap. I want to go to USA. And some people in the USA, USA's crap. I want to go to Australia. It's like wanting what you got. They don't want what they got because they're like always looking for something else. And then there's that destination addiction, that purchase addiction, that like next the grass is greener addiction. This partner like it's just all this like constantly chasing stuff, and that's just doing drugs, and it's just no wonder people are depressed because they don't understand that happiness is just a choice in the moment. So why am I happy? Just a choice in that moment to be happy. So you can say, Harley, you're so happy. Why are you happy? I choose to be. Or it's be, why are you so sad? I choose to be sad. So you can be sad if you want, and you can be happy if you want. You can eat your eyeball if you want. But don't go around telling people, I have no choice. Because the only thing you really have a control over is your thoughts and emotions. Your thoughts, what are thoughts? Thoughts is what you think, like, can be assumptions, taking things personally. Let's have an example. Make a phone call for, I want to get my, I want to get my computer fixed. So I ring up Apple Store, say, my computer's thing. And someone's really rude on the phone. They're like, yeah, gotta go, mate. And they hang up, and they're like, oh my God, that's such bad service. They're like, that was so rude to me. Like, I feel like, me too. I feel like, really bad. What if the person was about to poo their pants and they're like, got their legs crossed together and they're like, oh my God, I'm going to crap my pants and get off the phone. So they just hang up. And then they don't even make it tall. They shit themselves all over the floor at Apple. Everyone's laughing at them. And in their head, they're going, man, I was so rude to that customer. Oh, my God. Like, oh, that's so bad. That stuff does happen. But here's I am feeling all like, oh, my God, like, they were so rude to me. I'm a customer. Customer's always right. And having all this stuff going on. So that's the thing of making assumptions. And so then you can live in that little reality, making all these assumptions up, and then blah, 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 blah. And it can be a totally opposite reality of what's going on. Same with like when you have another example is mice or spiders. You know, you have a mouse or a spider in a room and some people are freaking out. They're screaming. Some grown men are screaming. They're like some grown women who are mothers, who are meant to be responsible parents, see a mouse and they're like, you know, they're screaming at a mouse or a spider, a big spider, small spider, whatever. Like they're screaming at it. Like screaming ain't got nothing. Or they're killing it. They're just like getting all the carcinogenic pesticides, trying to kill it. Like, man, that's not a good way to live. That's not a good way to live. You know, I had a girlfriend for 9 years, and if there's a mosquito in the room, because she grew up with mosquitoes as a kid, and she just hated them. You know, I don't have hate for mosquitoes. I find them irritating and annoying. And if they bite me, I'll give them a slap and knock them out. But when there was a mosquito in the room, you know, she would turn the light on and get the pillow and freaking hunt that mosquito until it was down, until it was out. You know, she's like a mosquito hit girl. And I was just like, I'm like, man, just whatever, like, what are you doing? I turn the light off. Like, fuck, like, seriously? So she get all so worked up. This mosquito's gonna die. And I was like, that how you treat insects is gonna be how you live your life. So if a mosquito gets you irritated or a mouse gets you screaming, then you always, doesn't matter how good you look, how much money you have, who your psychiatrist is or whatever, you're always going to struggle in life. Because how we do anything is how we do everything. All right? So if your happiness is wanting what I've got, you're getting the good go. If your happiness is getting what I want, I can only be happy until this mosquito's dead. I can only be happy till I'm such and such kilos. I can only be happy when my boobs are this big, or my teeth look this, or my pecs, or my abs, or blah, 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 or kids, or my wife, or my husband, or something who respects me. I can only have happiness then. And then there'll be something else, you know, because we're humans. We always want to keep growing. And so that's why most people in society are so freaking depressed, man. The average person, you go to the airport, people are going on holiday, and they're like, oh, you know, I'm in the airport, and I've got to check in, I've got to pack my bags, and did I forget that? And the kids are running around there. They're going on a holiday, and they get to the destination, and then maybe someone's rude at the hotel, and they're like, oh my God, there's a mosquito in the hotel room. And then they like go to the beach, and I was seeing in my jocks, and it's like, oh, fucking, this food's not very, you know, like, there's too many carbs in this food, and, you know, it's like, coffee's cold, and just all this stuff's going on. And then they get home, and they're like, oh, that holiday was shit, you know, like, and then I hate this job, and it's like, you know, it carries on, doesn't it? And then the kids are watching their parents going, yeah, like, life really does suck. They're making life suck. Making life suck. So that's the big one there. And it's just the truth. This is the brutal truth. This is the brutal truth. And we live in a world, though, where this truth doesn't really make any money. You know, most people aren't even watching this video right now. We're 13 minutes in. Audience retention on YouTube videos is very, very low. We've probably got, you know, there's only a few of you watching the video right now. And chances are you probably don't even need the video because you get it. But other people have turned off. Like, no, that's not true. And so these people, they're like, durianrider's unqualified, or durianrider's this, or durianrider's that. I read an internet website about durianrider, he's a bad person, or whatever. All these beliefs people have. Maybe he's right, but someone said this about him, so I can't take it a lot. And I was like, oh man, can you imagine living in such an insane world where you have a decision about something? Okay, this food is safe, this apple is good, and then you got another website, and the apple's bad, sugar's bad, and you're like, okay, I can't do that. I love apples, I love sugar, I love fruit, I love carbs. Oh, I can't do it because this website said that. Oh, Durianrider's awesome, man. He's like a guru, he's a legend, he's a role model for me. He said stuff that really, really digs deep in my heart. Oh, this person said he's bad. Oh no, I can't do that. You know what I mean? It's nuts. I knew a guy out there who was big Durianrider fan. Like he saw me as God. A lot of guys see me as God, and I see them as gods as well. I'm like, hey, you guys are doing really well, man, kicking ass. As this guy saw me as a god, he's taking my advice. He's kicking ass, looking good looking lad. You know, he got fit. He just he just, he hasn't good genetics, but the lifestyle, the durianrider lifestyle really sparked him up. And he was doing really good. I won't mention his name, but, and then he was, he had a girlfriend, and she was doing really, really good on my advice as well. Started making good money and stuff. And then the trend sort of faded off a bit for some people, and they were sort of following the trends, and he's following his girlfriend, his girlfriend's following trends. That's the worst thing you can do, is follow your girlfriend, especially when it comes to trends. She won't respect it. She'll despise you. Women want to follow an alpha male. So if you believe something's right and your woman doesn't, and you stay on the path, you're alpha. If you go off a path, you go, oh, but this is the right way, baby. She's like, no, it's not. We're going this way this week. We're going Dr. Gregor path this week. And you're like, okay, baby, I'll follow you. Then she's going to be like, oh, man, this dude's Peter. This dude's Peter. You're a Peter. She ain't going to respect you. And ever, if you know in your heart this is the right way to go, and you change your tune because the woman in your life is a trend follower, and she's just like floaty and flighty, and she's like, oh, we're going to go this way now, and you follow her versus saying, bye-bye, I'm going this way, come with me. Or you come with me. If you don't, that's your choice. I'm going this way. This way makes sense. Do what you want, come with me. I ain't going that way. Then she's going to respect. She's going, wow, this guy's an alpha. He can think. Because I know he's just following the right path, all right? It's following the exit, mate. Like if you're in a building, there's fire everywhere, and you're like, hang on, oh, there's exit there. You're going to follow the fire exit? Oh, you're just a follower. You're just following the fire exit. Like, be a rebel, man. Like, make your own path. It's like, well, I'm going to follow the fire exit out of the building. You can do what you want. You can burn in the building, trying to be original. You just follow the durianrider. I'm the fire exit, man. You want to get into this hell of society, the burning? Follow this way. And so this guy was doing really, really good. And then he did the beta path, followed the girlfriend, and man, he lost all his muscle, he lost his looks, he lost his sanity, lost money, lost status, lost all the things that made him an attractive male, And he was doing really well. He's quite happy in the time, but now he just blew it all off. I don't even know why I blew it all off, but I feel sad, man. I was thinking about it last night. I had a random thought come in. I was like, man, like these young guys out there, and women as well, who see me as like a role model, maybe see me as a father figure, or as an older brother, or as Uncle Harley, or Uncle Durianrider, or Daddy, and then they're very socially influenced, too socially influenced. And they're like, oh, Harley's got a bit of controversy, like some trolls trying to bad his reputation. I can't really. And then it's just like far out. It's like it's insane. It's like these people who sell these like super lightweight road bikes and buy like a heavy, sluggish bike, and they lose all their fitness. And it's like, wow, like, or people give up on the high carb path, whatever, because their mum says, oh, you got to eat meat and you got to drink milk and eat butter and stuff like that, and you've got to be on the contraceptive pill. Like, can't do YouTube. YouTube's not a real job. The amount of people who could have been YouTube sensations, way, way, way bigger than me, and they didn't because they listened to their parents. It's like, wow, far out. That happens every day almost. If I look back to the past and think, wow, that person could have been an absolute YouTube icon in their country, in Australia, where they're making good money, having a great lifestyle, but now they're stuck at uni, or now maybe or whatever, with that partner, or with that, listen to their parents, maybe they've got kids now. It's just like the moment has passed, it's gone. The opportunities, see you later. The ship is sailing. You're at the peak marketing value. You let it go, and that peak's different for everybody. But some people are at that right peak, that fruit's just ready to pick, and they just let it drop on the ground and rot. That potential is like far out, man. Jeez, crazy. All because they listen to people who believe happiness is getting what you want, versus listen to people like me, happiness is wanting what you got, and not listen to that social narrative. The social narrative is like, you can't control your thoughts and emotions. Your thoughts are what you think, as we get back to it, the assumptions, things like that, taking things personally. And your emotions are, anger, emotion is happiness, frustration, despair, things like that. Depression, it's an emotion. So you control your thoughts and your emotions. You control your thoughts about something. I'll see a spider imagine if there's a massive spider on the back of the wall there. What would I do? Instantly my brain would go, viral videos. I'll be looking at the spider, I'll be like, far out. How can we make this spider go viral? You know, I'll be thinking, I'll be probably when you go to this, be like, oh, okay, it's a massive orange-kneed tarantula that can't escape, so I'll be in the room. I've got time to think about it. What can I do to make this into a multi-million view video? Some people be like, oh my God, there's a spider. Ah! They'll be smashing it, killing it, crushing it. That spider's going to take me to the mainstream media. It's going to get people on the news. I did a video a few years ago in 2012, I think it was, where a magpie was swooping me. A magpie was swooping me. And recently it was used on a TV advert in Australia. Maybe you saw it overseas as well. It's called Smile Dental, where the magpie is swooping me. And I'm like, hey, magpie. And I was just trolling, pretending I was like, I loved it. I was like, yeah, I'm filming this. This is awesome. And so one man unfortunately died getting swooped by a magpie. He unfortunately died getting swooped by a magpie. A magpie swooped him and he tried to outrun it and he crashed his bike and died. One, you can't outride a magpie because they can do 100k an hour. Two, you don't need to because they're not going to kill you. Three, just put your hand up if you don't want to hit you. Simple as that. Better yet, four, put the camera up there. Make money off the magpies. Make money off the spiders. Right? So that's my thoughts there. Controlling my thoughts. Okay, you know, I control my thoughts. I see the spider. I see money. I see opportunity. I see fun. And then my emotions are like, okay, my emotions is gratitude. Oh my God, I've got a massive spider in my house, a huntsman or whatever. Like, how lucky am I? This magpie is swooping me. This is viral footage content, maybe, most likely. Like, how lucky am I? I'm so lucky this has happened to me right now. You know, I'm so lucky this has happened to me right now. But for some people, they're talking to their psychiatrist. There was a spider in the room one time when I was 8, and I still have trauma. It triggers me to bring it up. You know what I mean? It's like, what sort of life do you want to live? The question is, what quality of life do you want to live? What quality of life do you want to live? Do you want to have an amazing, enriched life? That happens now. It doesn't happen when your kids are successful, they've got a house, or they're in a happy relationship. No. It doesn't happen when you've reversed your stage 4 cancer. No. Because that may or may not happen. All you have is now. So if you're not happy now, you're not going to be happy later on. People, when I have a kid, I'll be happy. I knew a lady, and she was into the health scene, and she's like, I need to have a kid. I need to have purpose. And I'm like, if you don't have purpose now, you'll never have it. She's like, I'm depressed. I need to have, I need to breed. I need to have a baby. It's my calling. I'm like, well, no, it's not. And in my opinion, she's like, you don't know. She got very aggressive and very, and she wouldn't stop talking to me and stuff like that. And I said to her, I remember the last thing I said to her was like, well, if you can't handle me, this is back in 2009 or 2008 when I was like a little skinny fruitarian dude. So I said, you can't handle, durianrider the fruitarian bum in Byron Bay. How are you going to handle when your kid's getting handled at school? How are you going to handle the vaccinations? How are you going to handle life as a parent? And she just walked in that stage, just walked off. Anyway, she had the kid and she killed herself. Postnatal depression hit her like a steam train. And 1 or 2 years later, she took her own life. So if you can't be happy now, you ain't going to be happy ever. Because the more you have in your life, the kids, the stress, the fame, the money, the sexual attention, all these responsibilities, that's going to make it even sort of harder to feel that happiness because there's so much going on. You're like, all these thoughts and emotions, and if you can't have a basic life and be happy with that, then a more complicated life is going to be even harder because your emotional muscle has to build with that. That's why a lot of people, there's a girl on TikTok called Charlie, and she's like probably one of the most viral females in the world right now. TikTok is going viral, and there's a girl on there called Charlie. I think she's 15, and she's not handling it well at all because the fame has only happened maybe 6 months or 8 months. So she's gone from a virtual unknown 15-year-old girl in high school, girl next door, to probably the most famous female in the world who's not already a celebrity like Kylie Jenner's, etc. So she's gone from zero to like international stardom just from TikTok, dance videos on TikTok. It's crazy. But she's not handling it very well. She doesn't have the emotional muscle. 15-year-old girl to go from that to that. Like, do you know what I mean? So she's not handling it well at all, and she'll probably be dead at 17 or just totally burnt out by 18, or who knows? Hopefully not, but I'm just saying that's, that emotional muscle isn't there. So suddenly girls are like, oh my God, I want to be like Charlie, I want fame. It's like, you don't know how to handle that. Oh, that made me so happy. If you're not happy now at zero, ground zero, we'll call it ground zero, not zero like you're nothing, but like, just ground zero fame or ground zero money or whatever, you won't be at the top or higher levels. You won't be happy at all because there's more stress for that. There's more thoughts and there's more emotions. Does it make sense? If you can't control your thoughts and emotions now at level zero, start of the game, you won't be able to control your thoughts and emotions when shit's getting real. Like real. If you can't handle your thoughts, now, before kids, then you won't be able to handle your thoughts and emotions when you got kids, right? So that's personal depression foundations there. If you can't handle yourself now, and some people can handle themselves now, but they can't handle themselves with kids. So it's like, that's why having kids is just, you've got to think you should look after other people's kids for a few years before you're really ready to do that. To have your own, your own. What does that mean? Like, it doesn't matter if your kids are your own or not. Like, kids are kids, and they all need love and guidance and community and safety and good food and proper, direction and support in the right direction. Well, it's not my kid, it's not my problem. It's like, well, it's going to be your problem soon when that kid's doing drugs and it's on to your kid. That's going to be a problem soon. All right, so kids are the future. So you look after them if you want a better future for everyone. And so that's the reality. So that's why people are depressed, is because they're thinking happiness is getting what I want. And that is the fastest way to depression. Because you'll get something you want and there'll be something else. And you're constantly like chasing a little hamster wheel around. Simple as that. And that's the big one, man. So for me, why am I happy? Because I just choose to be happy. I can be sad if I want, if I choose that. Because some of those things happen in my life and I'm like, man, that sucks. That really sucks. But what am I going to do right now? I didn't really want that to happen. But it's happened and I can't change it. Can't take that to the past. I can use this as as experience to teach other people how to avoid that or overcome that. I can maybe make money from this situation. Or I can. There's many ways you can spin it. So example could be, let's say you've lost your job and you've lost your income stream. Okay, you can make money from that. Maybe you could sue for unfair dismissal. Or let's say you can't. Let's say you were fairly dismissed. Okay, because you're a shit worker. All right, now you're gonna go to the bins and make money from bins collecting, recycling stuff, or doing your own job. Just spin it to win it, man. Things happen in your life, spin it to win it. Otherwise, you lose. You freaking lose. At any choice in the day, any moment, you could be winning or losing. Some people say, oh, I win when that person's dead, or when that person's in jail, or when that person pays me $2 million what they owe me, I win then. It's like, nah, because in the meantime, you lose. Right? That person may or may not pay you back, or there's some people out there who owe me money, and I may or may not get it back, but I don't put my happiness in it. I'm like, yeah, they ripped me off, they stole, blah, blah, okay, that's just the deal, I don't like that that's happened, but I'm not going to, live in resentment and, I don't have a voodoo doll and stabbing, I'm just like, okay, that's that person, that's the, maybe I had to lose that money to get that person out of my life. Maybe I had to have that lesson to realise what some sort of people are all about all along. Maybe, whatever, there's lessons to learn. So, spin it to win it. And like I said, making the money, I guess, example, because everyone loves money, and that catches people's attention. Because people think money's happiness. Yeah, they forget people like Robin Williams or Whitney Houston. What happened to Robin Williams? What happened to Whitney Houston? Oh, they had drug issues. They had this, they had that. They took their own lives. And they had a lot of money, and a lot of fame, a lot of properties, and a lot of love, and they didn't have the self-love. They didn't have the self-control of thoughts and emotions. They were told by everyone around them, if you're successful, you'll be happy. If you get that, you'll be happy. If you get or the Grammy or the Oscar or this or that, you'll be happy. When your kids, and then they quit wheels and like, this isn't true. This is bullshit. I'm at the pinnacle here and I ain't happy. Because they weren't told happiness is gratitude. What's gratitude? Wanting what you got. So then people bought into the lie. They were bought into the Hollywood lie. The fame and the money and the sex and all this stuff. The glamour, the A-list, the red carpet. All this stuff that's used to peddle a bullshit lifestyle to the peasants out there, the plebs, or the people like you and me, the status quo, or whatever. Call us what you want. Peasants, plebs, or chebs. And, it's just a marketing tool. Keep working the job. Keep sacrificing your life purpose to work that job you hate, to buy things that are worthless, to impress people who are depressed. You know what I mean? You're stuck in traffic, or you're in a Lamborghini, it's okay. People are going to look at you and go, well, he's a successful man. She's a successful lady. Oh, yeah, success. Meanwhile, they're both high on Xanax and at each other's neck and stuff like that. It's like, well, they're just sitting in the Lamborghini going, I can't fucking wait to get out of this car, mate. I'm going to, just that, this outside illusion. I remember driving in a Lamborghini in New York with Mike Arnstein. All these school kids like, oh my God, yeah, Lambo, man, yeah. We got such respect just because the tin machine we were sitting in that was polluting the environment like all the other tin machines, the tin squares with the four wheels was worth, whatever it was worth. We got respect. It's like, man, people are so conditioned, especially Americans. I was like, oh, wow, Australia as well. But, it's crazy, Turn up in the Lambo, it's just like, man, that was nuts. It was nuts. Just so basic, So easily scammed. Americans are so easily fooled. In general. Not all, but just as general. Like, some of the adverts they use in America wouldn't fly in Australia. Because Aussies would be like, so cheesy, man. So cheesy. So, Anyway, that's the deal. Happiness is just a choice in the moment. Just a choice in the moment. You can disagree with me. You can disagree with me for the rest of your life. Harley, you're wrong. Happiness isn't a choice. Happiness is what you get when you get what you want. Well, you can live that life of pain and fear and resentment. You can do that. And it's your life and it's your choice and it's your right. Or you can decide, you know what? Fuck it. I ain't going to live an amazing life. Because every moment is all you have. Any moment, the present's all you have. That's all you have is the present. You don't have tomorrow. Oh, in the future, it's fine. You don't have that, man. I'm going to be eating healthy because I'll live forever. What? You can get smashed by a truck today. You walk out and get your letterbox and someone caps you. You don't know that. So do what you want to do every day and make sure it's in alignment with the planet. Help the planet, help to leave a good legacy. So we're tripping, aren't we? We're so tripping of like, well, I've got my whole life to get shit going. So, man, you could be gone in the next hour. You could have a stroke. Well, you never know what happened. You could be born with some partial aorta tear or whatever, and you don't even know that's there. You could be dealing with it, and it's lights out. All right. So don't live too much in the past. Holding a resentment for what your dad or your mum or someone did to you in the past or whatever. It's like, man, what are you doing, man? That's your choice. To live in a life of pain and heartache and stuff, that's your choice. That's totally your choice. And if you choose to do that, don't fuck it up for everyone else by bringing your resentment and bitterness to other people. Damaged people damage others. So it's just a choice to be a damaged person, to stay damaged. All right? You can repair damage by going, you know what? I'm a new person right now at this moment. Just like I'm living from this moment onwards. For every moment. I'm just going to do my best every moment. Best to avoid freaking out. Best to stay calm up. Best to stay gratitude. Best to stay hydrated. Best to stay sober. All these things. Moment to moment to moment. If you keep living in the past, then you're living in the past. The present. You know what they call it? The present? Right here, right now. What's it saying? Right here, right now. I can't remember. Right here, right now. Here we go. Yesterday's mystery. Yesterday's history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Right here, right now is a gift. That's what they call it, the present. I'll say it again. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Right here, right now is a gift. That's what I call the present. That sounds corny, but it's so true. Yeah, it's so true. So most people live in the past, especially social media, they're like comparing to themselves to other people or their exes or their whatevers, or they're people using Facetune and apps and filters, and we're all doing that stuff, and it's like far out, because we live in a world of like significance important versus just happiness, enjoying the moment. And we live in a world where there could be a bum on the street, all right, who's like just getting to read books all day in the park. I love this. I don't have to worry about working with wankers anymore. I can just sit in the park and chill, eat my rice and fruit and whatever, live on pennies and collecting cans. And that person could be way, way happier, because they choose to be, than the person who owns the penthouse right up top, who is like, kids are going to see a psychiatrist, wife, blah, 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 all this, you know what I mean? Who's happier? The billionaire or the dude in the park who gets to decide every day, I'm just going to read a book, I'm just going to chill and relax and look after myself, whatever, because I understand that life's short and tomorrow isn't guaranteed. So this is food for thought. This is one, I'll put this on my podcast, and this is something to play back again and again. So I thought I'd just give a recap to people out there, reminder that, don't buy into that lie that happiness isn't a choice. Happiness is a choice. Depression is also a choice. So what's your choice right now? What's your choice? You're feeling pain, you're feeling anger from your parents or whatever. Or you can go, you know what? I'm alive. I've lost one leg, but I've still got one left. Or I've got no legs, but I've still got my arms. Or I've got no legs and arms, but I can still see. But actually, no, I can't even see, but I can hear. There's always something to be grateful for. There's something to use. Right? So it's I live in Syria and we've got bombs attacking us. Well, better than living somewhere else. There's always a way to spin it to win it, isn't it? There's always a way. And it's easy for us in our YouTube reality to go, it's all good. But it just, some people out there really have it tough. They really, the happiness thing is very, very hard to tune on. There's bombs dropping around you. You've just seen your family. You're just a civilian. You're just a potato farmer in Syria or wherever. And there's anywhere in the world. There's all this political warfare going on around you. There's bombs dropping. Your families, your neighborhood's just been destroyed by a Scud missile. You've lost whatever you've lost in your life, physically or financially, and you're just sitting there and you're like, how can I be happy in this moment? It's still going to be a choice, isn't it? It's going to be a very hard choice not to focus on what you've lost. But then, you got to focus on, well, in this moment, I'm alive. There's no bomb dropping right now. There's a bomb over there, but the bomb's not here. So asking yourself, what's wrong in this moment? I'm sitting here in the room. There could be bombs dropping all around. I could focus on that. The bomb's going to hit me in a minute. Or go, well, the bomb, in this given moment, I'm okay. That the future, no one knows. The bomb could drop or the bomb couldn't drop. No one knows that. So hopefully that helps, because that's the reality. What's your biggest problem right now in this moment? Not yesterday, not now, right here, right now. What's my biggest problem? Well, I can't really think of anything, Got a bit of neck pain and stuff like that. But otherwise, it's not too bad. Like real problems, like right now, it's pretty good. Think about it. You can disagree with me, but you're still going to be wrong. And you'll be stuck in that prison, that emotional prison where you believe your thoughts and emotions aren't your choice. They're the choices of your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your mum or your dad or your kids or your brothers or your kids or your workmates or the medication that you didn't or didn't take. That controls your thoughts and emotions. So you can believe that and live a total life of misery, or you can accept responsibility, stand up, harden the fuck up, let's say it. Just stay real. Fuck the algorithms. Your choice. What algorithms are you running in your head? The algorithm of the status quo, or the algorithm of you?